Once upon a time, there was a wise old woman that lived in the village. And she was very smart. Everyone used to come to her. They would have said that she could tell when it was going to rain. When your child was sick, you went to her, and she would tell you what herbs to make, or what kind of soup to make your child better. And people used to come from all other cities and villages to see her, because it was said that she knew everything. Well, you know what? Kids in the village didn't think that was true. Some woman can't know everything, so they used to test her too. How many planets are there? She said, now there are 8. What's the largest rodent in the world? You know what the largest rodent in the world is? What? Capybara. That's what she said. It's the largest rodent in the world. It's in the mouse family, and it's the largest one. Anyway, she knew all the answers. So pretty soon, even the kids decided they knew that she knew everything. Except for this one boy, I think he was your age, who decided he was going to prove to her, everyone, that she was a faker. So he told all his friends to be there the next day, and he searched all day till he could find a little songbird, and he captured that songbird and held it behind his back. Well, then he went up to her and said, "Oh, woman, come out here, I have a question for you." She came out. "What am I holding behind my back?" Well, she looked at him. "You're supposed to know everything. Tell me." Well, she saw some feathers on the ground, and she could hear some fluttering behind his back. But she looked at him and said, "You know, no one can really know everything. And I've never said I know everything. But I would guess that you have a bird behind your back." Well, he was really angry now. How did she know that? I'm going to trick her. I got a better question for her. He was going to ask her whether or not the bird behind his back was alive or dead. And if she said the bird was alive, he was going to crush the bird in his hand and then show it to her. And if she said the bird was dead, he would just bring the hands out in front and show her the bird. So he looked at her and said, "Okay, is the bird behind my back alive or dead?" And she looked at him and said, "The answer to that question is in your hands." And he stopped. And he said, "She's right. She is very wise." And he could feel a little fluttering of the bird behind him. So he pulled that bird out. He apologized to that bird, and he let it fly away.